So, good day everyone. Today we're going to report about the business success through people development. So, for our introduction, people play a vital part in the internal and social system processes of an organization. These systems consist of dynamic individuals and groups who adapt to changes. It is said that organizations exist to serve people, not vice versa. Factors such as resources, money, machinery, and technology are only secondary to businesses to maximize their profits. They must first maximize user satisfaction in terms of quality and services. This only achievable if employees are efficient and people-oriented. Motivating people. People perform in accordance with the expectations of their supervisors. Research by Warren Binney, the unconscious conspiracy shows that school teachers, those who held expectations of their students, have increased 25 points in the students' IQ scores. Therefore, if they are told they are winners, then they become winner. If they are told that they are losers, then they become losers. Positive reinforcement. Enterprise scold their employees for poor performance, although they encourage risk-taking and punish even tiny failures. On the other hand, successful enterprises let their employees feel they are winner. Such systems are designed to reinforce positive attitudes. According to B.F. Skinner, jobs done well should be rewarded, but repeated negative reinforcements does not produce good results. Skinner claims that people who are punished only learn how to avoid punishment instead of doing the right thing. Employees' expectations from the management. Security of tenure, opportunities for advancements as business grows, respect and dignity, participation in decision making, sharing authority and responsibility, open and sincere communication, rewards for achievement, opportunities for personal growth, infusion of a sense of pride in a job well done, and last is involvement in setting precise goals. So, how to get peak performance? First is careful placement. So, with this, an employee should be given a job that is tailored to his competence and interest. It is easier to motivate an employee who loves his work. And the second is keep the employee informed. So, management should give the employee sufficient and necessary information to perform his job well. He should know the relationship of his work to the work of the whole enterprise. Without such information, the employee lacks incentive and the means to improve his performance. Third is opportunities for participation. An employee who participates in planning and decision making within his competence get the feeling of importance and sense of achievement. He tends to perform well because he knows he is an important part of the activity. So next, high standard of performance. A job that makes a high demand on employees challenges them to improve their performance. Such job gives employees more pride of workmanship and accomplishment. However, it is also important that management put up a high performance on itself. Next is give them responsibility. Many believe that giving satisfaction to employees motivates them to peak performance. Peter Drucker disagrees. He states that employee satisfaction is not enough to fulfill the needs of the enterprise. According to him, it is the responsibility that motivates employee to reach peak performance. Features of an excellent enterprise. First is they solve their own problems. The standard operating procedure is do it, fix it, and try it. Whenever there is a problem, the best senior executive studies the problem, come up with an answer, and implement it. Testing ideas on customers are performed on small groups rather than large ones. Next is the customer is the number one. The customer is always the first priority, and the customer is always right. IBM and other excellent enterprises learn from their customers. In response, they provide quality, reliability, and service to their customers. Next is the develop the spirit of entrepreneurship. They encourage risk-taking and business innovations. There is a substantial records for failures. They stimulate entrepreneurial spirit among their employees. In excellent enterprises, their bigness is not an obstacle because they act small. Next is productivity through people. Excellent in the enterprises are people oriented. To them, their employees are their valuable assets. They treat their employees as adults and partners. They want their employees to be happy so that they become productive. However, recruitment is an entirely different subject. They want the best and the brightest. So, next is the philosophy of the enterprise. Excellent enterprises demand and expect superior performance from their employees. At Apple Computer, they hire great people and they create an environment where their people can make mistakes and grow. Top executives of excellent enterprises spend most of their time in the field of talking with employees and customers. Some of the basic values of excellent companies. A belief in first is being the best. Second, doing the job well. The third is importance of people. The fourth, informal and friendly atmosphere to enhance communication. And the fifth, importance of economic growth and profits. And sixth, is corporate social responsibility. Next is they stick to business in which they are competent. Not a few successful enterprises branch out to other kinds of businesses in which they are not familiar with. They always remain close to the business they already know. They have the skills, competencies, and experiences. Next is simplicity. Excellent companies are elegantly simple. They believe in small in beautiful. New divisions are only created when there are new or expanded activities. H is simultaneous centralization and decentralization. They provide maximum individual independence but with a strong compliance to their few core values, such as excellent quality and service, respect for individuals, the sovereignty of the customers and others. So, again, I am the reporter number one, Jake De Novo. And let's go to our second reporter, John Paul A.
So,
Aparesi.
good evening, guys. So, I'm continuing to the report. So, success techniques of famous people. So, first, positive assumption. Before approaching a prospect, he assumed possibility in his conscious mind that the sale was already finished. He told the prospect that he has the best product of that day should prepare an effective advertising for all others to know. Sales technically from the salesman requires an affirmative attitude and influence other person. So second, actualization. According to William James, the father of American psychology, mental pictures of supported supported by strong belief become reality. Henry Ford used his technique of visualization in creating his dream car. His vision then became reality, which is the second largest automobile company in the United States. So third, affirmative repetition. This is a sincere request supported by conviction and faith. If success the deserve implant through the success into the subconscious mind. Henry Kaiser practice repeated on his on himself. I am success. His genetic and industrial empire now includes steel, cement, construction, hospitals, and many more others. So number four, bulldog tenacity. Failure are the stepping stone for success. Failure should encourage people to do more. Thomas Edison used perseverance to success. His multi-million-dollar laboratory was destroyed by fire, yet he was not discouraged. He expired 10,000 failures before perfecting the electric light. So number five, dynamic first impression. First impression count much, which is also true in business dealings. Andrew Carnegie, from a factory boy, he became the owner of the Giant Steel Corporation. He protected the dynamic image, courteous and respectful and respectful to attract others during his first meeting with them. So good character creates success. So first, integrity. This is key to our character. People can be working, the influence, but if they do not have integrity, they do not have permanent success. This is this also applies to business dealing, as people want honest, faith, dependable, and honorable entrepreneur. So second, faith. This is the positive attitude of the mind. It make it makes the difference between success and failure. Those who firmly believe that they can achieve prosperity and happiness, they can. In fact, faith can even move mountains. So third, enthusiasm, radiant energy, happiness, optimism, and expression. Without enthusiasm, entrepreneur cannot motivate his co-workers and customers. Without this, it, it is difficult to transform a good idea into a successful reality. So fourth, discipline. Our mind, our emotion, the source of the success and failures. If we know how to control our action from it, then we have discipline. Number five, appreciate appreciation. Humans be human beings like to be appreciated for their hard work. They also like to be respected and feel important. Those an entrepreneur must be good in human realization. The power of prayer. So, sincere prayer provide us with a deep sense of security, guardian, strength, and pure happiness. We should pray to God not to give us money, but to give strength and opportunity to earn money.
Excuse me, John Paul. The PowerPoint. Ana. Go. Continue.
In business, God is not against economic pro- prosperity as long as this is acquired through honest and fair labor.
So, I think
Alas.
that's all for our reporting. Again, I am Jake Novo and
And I am Paula Parisi.
John Paul Aparisi reporting about the topic. So, that's all about business success through people development. So, thank you for listening and have a good day.